inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Toledo's offense will go to work first. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball enough. Number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're going to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs, making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Gilliam.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Grab near the marker is Humphries. Open space at the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Rockets are moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Rockets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Going to the ground. Runs through the tackle.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Now they'll try the right side. Can't get him to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line. On the run, it's Martin. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Oh, a lot of space. Inside the touchdown Rockets. A great catch and run for 6.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking to pass. It's Fuller. Gets it out quickly. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom.
Breaks into the open. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The golden flashes, moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this. Get it communicated, get lined up.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Pulls it in. It's Mitchell. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. Fighting off the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Get set, get set. Pulls it and fires to the left. Turning it on.
And you really want to pay this drive off. This is a nice drive by this offense. Got to keep it going. Got to keep the foot on the gas. Obviously, trailing with a chance to tie this football game going into the half.
Got it in the middle. It's Martin. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the golden flashes want to pick up the tempo. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Caught over the middle. It's Cano. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And this offense has finally put a good drive together. A really good opportunity here. Got to be smart with the football. Don't get too aggressive. Got to get points. But a chance to tie this up going into the half. And considering this offense hasn't played great, that would be a big win.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, golden flashes. Extra point here will tie the game.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Off play action on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll pitch it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. With the catch, it's Gilliam. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Rockets are rolling down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I like the idea by the quarterback. He wanted to attack the middle of the field. He found his open guy. The receiver's just got to be able to make a play for him.
That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Rockets, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the option. He'll pitch it. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And the Rockets will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this offense to continue to feed him and maybe get him another one today.
They got zilch on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the grab. It's Mitchell. Ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit. Keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Dropping back, it's Fuller. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Just couldn't quite hook up on that last pass play. Now it's 3rd down. Using his legs, it's Martin. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
The Rockets will kick it off to start the 2nd half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. The Golden Flashes in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Up-tempo for the offense.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them.
Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these runs.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on 3rd down.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking to throw, it's Fuller. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. Grabbed behind the line. It's Mitchell. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. You knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Kent State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. And the Rockets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Royer. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He'll toss it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Humphreys. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Rockets are marching down the field. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got a man, it's Brown. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Rockets are in the red zone. He'll keep it himself. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Rockets! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The golden flashes, trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Fuller. Finds the tight end.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. There he goes. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Now they'll run the draw. How about this confidence in the running game, and he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Rockets with the 1st and 10. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Rockets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Humphries. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Toledo. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some motion.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Looking to throw, it's Fuller. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the first down and more. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss. The next thing you know, you look up, and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And the golden flashes, headed quickly to the line.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passes.
Breaks into the open. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The golden flashes are on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fires to the big fella. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense set for a first down play.
First down for the offense.
They'll give it. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the golden flashes have it in scoring position on first and goal. Makes the grab. Touchdown, golden flashes. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Florida Atlantic delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in Boca.
Here's the handoff.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rockets come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Humphreys. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quarterback on the keeper. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Stopped in the backfield, and this Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Trying to punch it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's 3rd down. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Fuller. Bringing the heat. He's going to take off. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Rushes on him. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.